done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
My nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. So, yo, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I might have to change my shirt. I forgot there's a little bit of green in my shirt, but I hope y'all don't mind the holographic special effects. So, yo, the righteous spirit is real, yo. I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. We got my boy XL Pro. He says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Salute, G. And we also got my boy Luke R.P. Perry in the building. He says the tattoo on Shaq stands for Simp, son. Facts. Yo, you ain't tell no lie, G. He's definitely the simp king, bro. For sure. All facts. He's definitely the simp, bro. I mean, he's been simping for years, but like this is the epitome of simping to the point that he's now threatening another black man. You know what I'm saying? Now that's some ninja shit right there. Now there, Donovan Shark would say, okay, that's some ninja shit right there. You feel me? Now Donovan Shark would say that's some ninja shit. That's some ninja shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, let's see here. What else we got here? XL Pro. He comes through, of course, once again. And then Luke Perry says, my son turned into a simp too. They down bad. Yeah, aka Wendell. Sheesh. Holy Jesus. Yeah, it'd be like that, dog. It'd be like that. What the fuck is that? Yeah, man. It's because in the black community, you know, it's a chick dictatorship. You feel me? They want to follow a, matriarchal, space. They don't want to respect, men. They don't want men to be in authority. Because if men are in authority, shit gonna, they're gonna wreck shop. They're gonna fucking do what do and, make people accountable. That's why they don't want men in the community. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Now, of course, somebody in my comment section or somebody could say, what about the black men who abuse and this, that, and the other? But we ain't talking about them. And I put this in perspective. Well, when black people had a community, certain things couldn't go down, right? And we also know that there's always two sides to the story. Now, Don Trey Thomas says, that ninja got extra gums. Goddamn. Shit. Yeah, that nigga is definitely, he's definitely, shucking and jiving for Angel Reese, bro. Luke R.P. Perry says Nick Kerr returned on their own brother for a American B-dub. Oh my God, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
And you know what's crazy too? What's crazy is these same B-dubs would not, I repeat, would not piss on you if you was on fire, bro. You feel me? Trust me, there have been plenty of times, even I can honestly say that my life has been on the line and a chick could just keep it pushing. So you're up here trying to risk your life for somebody. And that person will go leave with the person who takes you out, man. We done seen that shit happen on record, on tape, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, I don't think it's gonna go that far with Shaq and Robert Griffin, the third. I don't think it's gonna go that far with him and RG3, but it's just a pretense because People look up to Shaq. I mean, shit. To some degree, I could even say to some degree, I even look up to Shaq. You feel me? As far as a businessman's concerned, as a businessman, I do have respect for him. I like the fact that, he kind of made himself. I mean, he took advantage of that. He had a skill and he ended up marketing that, and that's dope. You feel me? I like the fact that he's a great businessman. You feel me? But as far as you could have great accolades, and you could be still a great athlete, but that doesn't mean that you're right in all facets of life. And this is where Shaq is definitely wrong, because RG3 has the right to say whatever he wants. And it's crazy too, because I guess some people do feel passionate about Angel Reese. I mean, I don't know. To me, I kind of feel like Angel Reese is a little cocky. She's okay, I guess. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, based off what I'm hearing, she all right. She all right. You feel me? But, if you want to talk, but, I guess, black people still want to, stick up for other black people, and that's okay. But Angel Reese has been, in my opinion, have kind of been a little nasty to that Caitlin Clark chick, man. She has, man. From ever since their rivalry in college, bro. Come on. And the world sees this. It's just that people are not going to call her out because she's black. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a black man or somebody who's black to call somebody out for their bullshit. You feel me? Hey, it is what it is.
My nigga.
Yeah, man, And unfortunately, the world doesn't seem to accept anything when black men tend to say it. That is the caveat to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might be saying something that's true, but guess what? Unfortunately, you end up usually being a sacrificial lamb for saying something that needs to be said.
He ain't lying.
And that's kind of why a lot of black men, in order to keep on getting, to keep on getting with a woman or to keep on being intimate with her, they will sit back and not say nothing. They'll sit back and let women say bullshit and not even check them about it. You feel me? Like, I must say, I always be telling y'all it's a simp pandemic, but guess what? Just because it's a simp pandemic doesn't mean that the simps ain't out here. They definitely simping out here. They definitely out here simping, G. For real, for real. That's undeniable at this point in time. Luke Perry says exactly. Angel don't care about no Shaq. She don't care about no Shaq. As a matter of fact, I can even show y'all that she don't even care about Shaq. If y'all don't mind. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't mind, we can even show, before we even get into it, we can even show how she don't care about Shaq. Let's see here. I like to show, I don't like, even when I talk shit, I like to prove what I'm talking about at times. Let's see here. Let's see if it pulls up. Come on. I'm trying to look at him and Angel Reese. Come on, I know there's something about him and Angel Reese. Hey, no lie. No lie, I got such a large catalog now. I gotta type it in my damn self, bro. I can't go through all that. Not on the show, not live. Oh, that sucks. My video don't come right up, I guess. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta go to my channel and then look for the video. If y'all don't mind, of course. If y'all don't mind. Let me see what the audience say. The audience, I guess, don't mind yet. I don't see nobody dropping off just yet. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff about Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, boom. Y'all remember this episode? Let me show y'all real quick. If y'all don't mind, of course. Boom. Remember this episode what I had? Look, y'all see that little thumbnail right there? I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't. Y'all see that there? See, look, Shaq told Angel Reese if she wore booty shorts and dunked, she'll sell more tickets, right? So there's a part where they're interviewing, he's like telling her about what he think, and she don't want to hear nothing what this ninja got to say, bro. She don't want to hear nothing what this man got to say. Oh, here we go. So what he said to Angel Reese. And y'all don't know what he said to Angel Reese. I'm about to show y'all right now. You know, we're going to go straight to the main event. I know y'all got other things to do today. So hopefully, all y'all truck drivers have your, your Bluetooths on, and, y'all got me in your earphones at work. Doing your long days, so y'all can enjoy this session here. Now, with that being said, I'm trying to put it on the screen. Let's see here.
Got that. Oh, we got talkers. Oh, we got brawls. Only thing is missing is the dunk.
I don't feel like it still would change.
I'm telling you.
I don't think
what?
so.
Bro, you dunking again. Man, trust me it'll change. Trust me it'll change. I'm telling you right.
So.
Bro, first of all, I like how y'all are starting to get into fashion. Bro, a pretty girl dunking on the rim, I'm watching that all the time. You laughing.
A man is not turned on by no woman that's dunking.
It ain't about being turned on. It's about seeing stuff that you're not supposed to see.
Oh my God. What you mean not supposed to see? There's women that can dunk though.
Why you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love you.
Hold up.
I love Steph Curry because I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit in Mahmoud Abdul-Roh, but I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, like, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He look like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we've never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis. There's a lot of girls in WNBA that done it in spurts, but that game I'm watching on the Final Four, I'm like, damn, like, and I was a hater because I'm down. She was like, she's not gonna hit that shot, and bam, like, damn, she's not gonna hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not gonna hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth. So I'm telling you now, you just lower it like this, right there. I'm not saying go right there. I'm just saying, you know what y'all need to do one day?
I feel like it still wouldn't be good enough. It's never good enough for a man. People always disrespect women regardless. They're always gonna not give us the same value as a man. So I just don't even think that.
And that's why you got to do what you've been doing. Go take the.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. See, I hate these women, right? Here's the irony. The only reason why there's a WNBA is because of the NBA. It's because of the commissioner and everyone in the organization of the NBA is literally carrying the WNBA on their back. But yet, she wants to say that men don't respect women. And of course, we're not going to see you. Of course, we're going to see you as women. What are we supposed to see you as men? See, there's all this equal stuff. And the thing is, a man can never be equal to a woman, and a woman can never be equal to a man, because men and women are different. It has nothing to do with rights or anything like that. I'm just simply talking about human beings, okay? Hey, but yeah. Y'all see the difference in the video quality? Y'all see the difference? It ain't choppy as much. You see it's cleaner. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I keep on telling y'all, I don't be buying no chicken sandwiches. I put all my money into the Cali West Miami show. But you see the difference in the quality in my visual and stuff, and even how I'm moving, frame per second. Yeah, excuse me. Let's go to this comment section real quick because we haven't even got into the whole conversation. I was just showing you about how Angel Reese, she's not even responsive as a woman who likes a guy. Because if a woman likes a guy, even if she doesn't like what he's saying, she'll at least respect him enough to hear what she got to say. And she wasn't really trying to hear that shit at all, even though Shaq is damn near like almost a billionaire. Now, Luke Perry comes in. He says exactly, Angel Reese don't care about Shaq. He said the comments was crazy. He said, this is not your first rodeo with these two. Yeah, you know, I'll be on. And you know why? And you know, it's crazy too. I actually like Shaquille O'Neal. You know, I don't like certain things that he did. Like, I don't like that scene that he did with Kevin Hart when he was like, you know, I didn't like that. That was very, very suspect. I kind of felt like Shaq kissed the nanny goat when he did that. You know, that's kind of why. Beat this, y'all. And look, y'all know I always give Shaq his accolades for him being who he is as a basketball player and it's a business man. You feel me? I would never, you know, knock him on that, you know, and I respect Shaquille O'Neal. I no doubt. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I would even bring this shit up if I seen Shaquille O'Neal. You feel me? And hopefully he don't bring this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, but that doesn't mean that he still ain't a simp. You can still care about somebody and still know that they're a simp, bro. And yes, I've been on him and Angel Reese because I think Angel Reese is a little cocky. She's a little cocky. Like I don't like that. I don't like. Here's the thing. I don't mind arrogance in a male basketball player, but for some reason, cockiness on a woman, it just comes off masculine to me. Now, Luke Perry also says he got a history of simping with black beaches. Facts. Then Luke R.P. Perry says the worst simp is an old man simp, makes the rest of us look bad. Well, the old simps are the ones who taught the young simps to simp, bro. Actually, I take that back. I can honestly say that old simps did teach us how to simp, but I can honestly say that it also has to do with the fact that most black men are raised by their mothers. When you're raised by your mother will always raise you to be the type of guy that she will never date. Mm-hmm.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Now, let's see here. Luke Perry says, he says, oh, my bad. I missed the chat. He says, ABW. We all know what that means. Luke R.P. Perry says, good job, Mad. You tossed that black woman out of here. Oh, yeah. Was that a sister? Oh, yeah. I had to get her out of here. Quick, fast, in a hurry, G. Yeah, man. Yeah, we don't be on that bullshit over here, man. And here's another, too. Luke Perry, you know I don't mind a good discourse. You feel me? I don't mind a good discourse. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind having, you know, not really so much a debate, but a kind of a discussion with people, especially online. I think, to be honest with you, I think when y'all see me get into it with people and y'all see me like fuss with somebody, and when I say fuss, I don't really fuss, but you know, when y'all see me go back and forth with somebody, admit it, y'all like that shit. I mean, it's good for good entertainment, bro. Like, I mean, I like kind of heading on, but there's certain shit I'm just not gonna put up with. Like, I'm not gonna put up with the you know, someone like, you know, just being, you know, just blading out, you know, just, you know, outbursts. We ain't gonna do, you know, I'm not gonna tolerate, you know, ninja shit on my shit. You feel me? I mean, look, you know, let me rephrase that. There's a time and a place for ninja shit. You dig? And you know, and that type of ninja shit was not gonna happen, G. So no doubt, bro. So salute to, you know, Luke Perry. By the way, it was Luke R.P.'s Perry idea to tell me about Shaq and RG3, because I actually didn't hear about it until he told me, and then Coach Rick Adams was talking about it on his show today. So I was like, aha! I was like, man, I can't wait to go home and talk about this shit. But yeah, you know me, I was working that 10, 11-hour shift. So, you know what I'm saying? There was no way I was getting up out of there. You feel me? Yeah. Whoo. Man, we hooking with hot grease. We just talking shit up in here. Luke R.P. Perry said Shaq had a weird relationship with Gary Coleman too. Ah, shit. Did not know that. Kind of weird, because Gary Coleman is much older than him. Now, 17 to know says Shaq is indeed a simp, but RG3 is out of control and Angel Reese is an investment. Well, you know what? that might be something we might have to expound upon, right? Because I kind of believe that even if y'all kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like when people say 17th and 0, that almost negates everything that it is. Like, okay, Shaq's a simp, but it's okay that he threatened him to punch him in his face. Nah, man. Like, yo, man, we got to rise above that shit, man. Like, there's no way we could say 1 minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can understand if RG3 made an outright lie. Like, if he said, like, you know, he's just saying his opinion. If he would have said that, oh, Angel Reese is a harlot and she's been, you know, sleeping with everybody or something like that, you know, that'll be either one, she could either try to sue him for libel, or two, you know, maybe Shaq O'Neal could maybe, you know, but still, even then, look, here's the thing, bruh, fuck that. No reason why any man other than her father, her man, or her brother should be coming to her defense. And you know what? Coach Greg Adams brought up a good point this afternoon. You know what he said? He said the reason why Black men are expected to protect all Black women is because most Black women don't have a man. I didn't say it. That's what the coach said. And guess what? I actually had to agree with them. It's true.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Think about it. All the times that somebody came after you was probably her brother, some simp. You know what I'm saying? And rarely was her daddy. It was really her daddy. And if her daddy approached you, her daddy was probably willing to talk to you before he beat you up. But guess what? Yeah, daddies are like a rarity in the Black community. Not because Black men are not around, not because Black men don't want their kids. It's because guess what? If you can withhold that kid for that child support, they're gonna do that shit. And they've been doing this shit for the last 60 years, bro. 17 says hot. Now I do like Angel Reese though. Okay, that's cool. Not enough to fight over her though, right? Luke Bearpill says your mod Frank castled her. Oh, did he? I thought I knocked him out. I thought I went and knocked her out of the box because I could do it from my station right here. As a matter of fact, I was trying to get a little time in to see if I could even watch my own video real quick, and I was gonna try to see if I could do something. All right, let me not get sidetracked too much. I could do that while I'm showing y'all the video. Oh, 17 Nell said, I never said one time that Shaq should have threatened to punch anybody in the face over Angel Reese. I was just explaining his reasoning. Okay, 17 no. I didn't say that you said that either. What I was just saying is, when you say the word but, all right, when you put but into a sentence, it essentially, I mean, it's not that you didn't say that he's a simp. We get that, right? But when you say but, it's almost like an exception to the rule. I'm not saying that that's what you're saying, but do you understand that taking that premise that you're saying that he kind of went too far, or he's saying, you know, he's throwing mud on her name or whatever, right? Don't you think how somebody else, here's the thing, not you, not 17, no, I know you're a wise brother. I know you're an intelligent older brother, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, though, can you not see how someone else might say, okay, well, you know what? If he was saying something foul, you know what, man, just because you say that he shouldn't get punched in the mouth, you know, you still feel that, you know, she shouldn't have said that. Somebody else might feel another way. You feel me? So all I'm saying is just that, but, you know, I just want to, you know, there's a reason why I play that but situation with Coach Greg Adams and Hafiz in the beginning of the show. Reason why I like that debate is because people like to throw buts in the conversation. And I learned not to really use but in an argument, because but is a word that, like I said, it negates everything, because but that changes everything. That's all. I'm not saying that you said it 17, and I would never put words in your mouth, my G. All I'm saying is that it could be, you know, someone else could run with it and be like, well, you know what? He shouldn't have said that, man. He should get fucked up. Because I think there's a couple people on my Facebook page who said that Shaquille O'Neal is right for wanting to bust him in his mouth. You see what I'm saying, G? Now, Luke RP Perry says RG3 got a hot, he said he got a hot snow bunny wife. Shaq still stuck on Angel Reese. Right. 17th says, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't on that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just kind of feel that hey, trust me, we here in the Righteous Fear, we all learn from each other, you know what I'm saying? I be learning shit from y'all, and y'all learn a lot of shit from me. That's how we do. We all share this information, you feel me? Because trust me, there's some shit that y'all done sent to me in the chat that I was like, type that and write that down for later. You dig? So salute to 17th and salute to the Righteous Fear, and salute to Ruth Perry for this good conversation. I think a lot of people are digging it. I don't know how many people are watching it on YouTube though. Damn. Let's see if I can pull it up on YouTube real quick. Okay, but before I get even going further, because I want y'all to see what Shaq really got to say. Because you know, I haven't had a chance to even read the article yet. Okay, there's only 4 people watching on YouTube. Damn, man. Shit. Damn, YouTube. Why y'all hating on me? I think y'all hating on the numbers because I'm getting something else on my little reader, bro.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Y'all, Facebook fam, y'all could come through on YouTube, show your boy some love, like, share, and subscribe. You feel me? You know, and if you don't have a YouTube account, you can just still come and watch over here too. You feel me? That's how your boy gets paid. You feel me? That's how I could, you know, get these chicken sandwiches. Now, all right, so let's get back to this. Let's get back to this Angel Reese situation. And I'll read it. I'm gonna just read the commentary, and then after that, we could get into this a little bit, right? So it says on this article, and I like to show y'all, you know, what I'm usually talking about. I think it's only right. That's way y'all can see my source, right? That way, you know, not that y'all think I'm making up anything, but I like to show the source just so y'all could. Maybe y'all might want to watch it later, and if I was a writer, I would want someone to show my article. It says here, right here. See, look. Shaq threatens to punch ex-NFL star over Angel Reese media post.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
Oh, really? Over a chicken we ain't even smashing, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. It says, let's see here. What does it say here? Now, Robert Griffin 3 posted about Reese allegedly hating on Caitlin Clark last week. So, of course, it says Basketball Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal went after former NFL star Robert Griffin 3 over ex-quarterback's remarks at the about the Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese. Says O'Neal appeared to be upset over Griffin's coming to the defense of Reese as he had reshared a racist picture depicting her as a monkey on the cover of a video game. In the same post, Griffin wrote that he was told by someone from her inner circle that Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Interesting. Picture of a monkey? I don't know that. I don't know. That's a little. I don't know. That's a little crazy. I gotta see what the reference is. Have y'all seen the picture? Have y'all seen the picture that RG3 posted? Is that why the brothers all up in arms? Y'all tell me in the comment section. Is that what it is?
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Oh shit. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yo, I'm gonna show this. Is this the post, bro? It says read more on Baller Alert. Hold up. Okay, let's read the online hating targeting NBA star injuries his 7-0 this week. After a racist meme service showing her as a monkey on a fake NBA 2K WNBA edition cover. This post was quickly went viral, sparked the media backlash for its dehumanizing imagery and racial overtones. Oh, okay, let's see here. Robert, okay, RG3, former NFL quarterback and current ESPN analyst, broke his silence with a statement on X condemning the image and hated. Oh, on the hate aiming at Reese. Aha. Oh, hey, see, hold up. Wait. See, that's why I ain't gonna lie. I was about to go. Look, I'm not saying that Shaq should even hit anyone, but at first I kind of thought he was gonna do some racist shit. But hold up. Wait a minute. Listen to this, y'all. And I quote. Listen to this, y'all. It says he posted it on his Twitter and he's condemning the image. Yo, he's condemning the image. Yo, what the fuck, yo? What the fuck, bruh? Yo, you see this shit right here? You see why ninjas be caping?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh, okay, that's why that brother man, he ain't got no problem. That's why that man he ain't even worried about his job. You see that? So guess what? They can't fire him or nothing like that. Let's see. He said, listen to this. He says, whether you like a player or not, Angel Reese should never be called depicted as a monkey. He said there should be no space for racism in his world. Oh, really?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Shout out to Robert Griffin, the third, bruh. Yo, now you see why he went. Now see, black woman and Dr. Umar, you want it one way, but guess what? RG3 said it's the other way.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
Yo, let's give a salute to RG3 for being a man. You know what I'm saying? For being a black man of his own right. You see that? You see that, bruh? Yo, come on, Shaq, man. Come on, Shaq, man. You damn near a billionaire, bruh. Let's not act like you don't know how to read, G. Just because he been talking shit about injury, he have the right to talk about injuries. He don't have to like that bitch. He don't have to like that bitch. As a matter of fact, fuck that bitch. FTV.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Fuck that bitch. For real, for real. Now, let me read the rest of the statement. It says, let's see here. Griffin revealed that he had initially stayed quiet on Reese due to sharing a video that led to threats against his family, including his children. Despite that, he stood firm in the defense of her humanity, stressing that being compared to a monkey is never acceptable, no matter the context. He also addressed recent tensions between Reese and fellow WNBA rookie Caitlin Clark. Griffin claims sources from Reese's inner circle told him that she harbored resentment over constant comparison to Clark in the media. It's sports, he wrote. Everybody won't like each other to read the rest of the log on Baller Alert. Ooh, click linkable on the profile. Interesting. I might have to deep dive in it after this. So, yo, I want to hear what the comment section and see what y'all got to say, man. Because I'm about to play some of the videos from what they both got to say. Because at this point, Shaquille O'Neal fucking wrong. Here's the fucking right look. RG3 is a fucking American. He has the right to say what the fuck he want to say, man. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, man? Yo.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
But see, it's just a typical, sisterhood type of deal. Like, uplift the sister, uplift the sister. You don't want to uplift that sister. There's too many other sisters. There's too many other black women that we could uplift other than Angel Reese. And here's nothing to. I actually have no problem with people picking up Angel Reese. But guess what? Now, when you believe that, to be black, you have to celebrate Angel Reese, you fucking out your goddamn mind, bro. Let me see what everybody got to say. He says, Simpson now said, oh no. Oh yeah, he says Shaq sounds stupid talking about punching somebody over something like that. It makes no sense. It really does. Like, now that I have time and I'm not, I'm not under no heavy machinery or anything like that, or dealing with like a client or, or anybody like that. Now I can fucking really like see what's going on. Cause man, I ain't gonna lie, when I do get a little break at work, I just go to my car and fall asleep. Turn on the AC, bro, and just get my snooze on. One of my coworkers woke me up today. I thought I overslept. They didn't wake me up asking me some car shit, bro. I'm like, man, I'm like all tired as hell, looking all crazy, bro. But anyway, enough of all that. But yeah, man, that shit's crazy, bro. This whole Shaq, he really put his foot in his mouth. Especially the fact that when you kind of find out the whole truth, like, black people, stop playing the victim all the time, bro. Not saying that, here's the thing. There's too many times that we are really going to be the victim. You don't have to play the victim, because that's me. You're black. You're going to be a victim in some sort of way, right? I mean, or should I say,
you're a victim.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
But okay, after a while you've been such a victim, so aren't you gonna after a while just stop being a victim and stop avoiding being victimized? Now, let's see here. He said Michonne comment section was supporting Shaq. No jumper comment section agrees with Shaq a simp. Oh, right. Oh, right. These people are crazy, man. Here's the thing. No jumper, at least they're a little bit more, they're at least a little more open-minded, even though they're kind of simps themselves. But anyway, 17 to know, hey, no disrespect to No Jumper. If y'all ever want me to come on y'all show, you know what I'm saying? I'll just tell y'all why I think y'all simps. But, simping, hey, beat this. Sometimes y'all want to be simps, y'all want to be simps. It's okay. It's like you don't get mad at a hippopotamus being a hippopotamus, right? It's just a fucking hippopotamus. Now, of course, 17 now says he should have just made his point. They don't look at us like big brother or protectors, just as expendable attack dogs for the most part, right? Oh, toy soldiers to be wound up when they're ready. Luke, facts, 17 to know. Luke RP says ABWs don't appreciate nothing. It would be different if she was at least grateful, but she isn't. Oh, because that's what you're supposed to do. LP Luke also says haven't seen it. Oh, okay. Now, 17 Luke says you was about to switch. I sure was. Yeah, because at first I was kind of like, at first I couldn't stand with RG3 if he was posting that was supposed to be Angel Reese. But see, here's the thing. That's really kind of nasty. You know what I really think is nasty and really messed up? It's how black people, with twist and twist words. They said that he posted a picture of her being a monkey as if like he was just saying that's her. That's fucked up, man. Like, y'all wouldn't go lie on that man, bro. Y'all wouldn't have lied on that man, bro. Y'all wouldn't have lied on that man, bro. Yo, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That is shady, bro. That ain't cool.
Nasty bitch.
That ain't cool at all, bro. Yep. Black men are officially the expendables, bro. Now, damn, y'all boys busy in the chat. RG3's retweeting the monkey picture is the part I was talking about. I was never going to be cool with nobody portraying any black person, a man or woman, as a monkey, ape, or chimpanzee. And he retweeted it. Well, he's speaking against it. So, look, it's already out there. He can't speak against it. He can't put it up and speak against it. Is that what the problem is? You know what's crazy? No one has a problem when someone puts up a, like no one gets a big deal when someone puts up, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad analogy. I ain't gonna say that. But I mean, yeah, people post examples of racism and shit like that all the time. Black people, when we don't want to figure about, the past, right? And stuff like that. Then we post pictures of stuff that, that we don't necessarily like. I mean, I almost kind of feel like someone's an excuse. So what? I mean, I guess he could have posted a picture of the real 2K26 with her regular picture. But let's just be real. Would it have the same effect? Like, I almost kind of feel like he's almost kind of belittling it. The fact that it's like kind of stupid. It's like, okay, why? But he can't repost that because someone else posted it. I don't know. Like, I don't see that. 17 else said he fake condemned the image. RG3 know what he was doing. I don't know. You sure about that? RG3 works for himself. Ain't he still on ESPN though? Or at least sometime? Luke RP Perry said he defended her. Of course she don't appreciate it. Right. Like, I don't. Of course not. You know what? Of course not. But I mean, he wasn't posting it that like, oh, that should be her or that's how she look. He's actually like, he has a right to say that he speaks against it. Because shit, he might look, you know what? He might have seen this down his timeline on X. He might have seen this on his timeline from his fans and people who follow him. So he's being very vocal. Yo, man, I'm not for this. I don't know. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I guess it's all about perspective, right? WRG3. Yo, man, I'm going to give RG3 the W because guess what? If y'all want to say that he's fake trying to condemn it, why? Like, why? His thing, you could still be critical about somebody, but still respect them as a human being, man. I don't believe, both could, like, for example, I could not like somebody, right? I could despise somebody. That doesn't mean I want them to get their ass whooped by the police. You know what I'm saying? Now, I guess in essence, if they deserved it, I guess I probably wouldn't mind. But no, I think if someone was getting abused, whether they're my enemy or not, I would not like it because guess what? The moment when you start giving people a pass because you don't like somebody is a moment where, World War II, that place in Germany happened in World War II. That's how things like that happen because people start letting people do, bullshit, right? Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm giving RG3 the win, bro. I think Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Either way, he did not threaten them with violence. Okay, let's just say RG3 did post the monkey picture alone. All right, let's just say he did that. Let's just say RG3 was bold enough to do that shit. So Shaq is gonna come and punch him. Dude, RG3 will have half of his fortune overnight if Shaq comes and punches him. Because he technically could file a complaint against as a terrorist threat. Oh, here's another too. Wait a minute, y'all. Ain't Shaquille O'Neal supposed to be the police? Wait, Shaquille O'Neal the police, y'all.
He ain't lying.
Wait. Shaquille O'Neal, the motherfucking police, bro.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo, Shaq Diesel, you the police, Jesus.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Jesus Christ. I forgot. Hey, yo, that's police brutality. He's threatening police brutality if he's a cop. Ain't he supposed to be an honorary cop? Yeah, he arrested some people on the beach in Miami. Y'all remember that? Yeah, somebody was like, they beat up on a dude who was like a reading rainbow. And Shaquille O'Neal followed them and arrested their ass, bro. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. Y'all remember that? Now, Luke Perry says, I saw a pic of Shaq and The Rock. Shaq is a big dude. No, Shaq is like, what is Shaq? Like 6, like, dude, Yao Ming was taller than him only by, I think, like 3 inches or something like that. Like, Yao Ming was definitely taller than Shaq, but Shaq is like 6'8", 6'9", or something like that. He's some stupid height. Yes. And The Rock, The Rock is big. Rock is like maybe like 6 foot, but he's cock diesel. He's like buff, right? But yeah, Shaq is he's a genetic freak, bro. Dude, the man was, what was he? 90%, 90% muscle when he was in the league, or so legend has it. Now, 17th and 0 says nobody has it like nobody. It is what it is. See? There you go. Right? There are plenty of things that people say or do, but they're going to do it anyway. True. At the end of the day, it's already out there. He says, here's the thing. If you're cool and awful things to happen to people you don't like, always remember there are plenty of people that dislike you as well. Right. And even people dislike me, even if they pray on my downfall, I don't have to be like them. You know, that separates us. So bless the Most High for that, right? Now, 17 also says if from the NO, the cops are the main ones making threats and doing things to people. That's how they get down. The real blue gang. Whoo, shit. Hey, yo, facts.
He ain't lying.
Now, he said that's how they get down. The real blue gang. 17 says Shaq is 7'1" and The Rock is 6'3". Okay. Right. So how tall was Yao Ming? 7'4"? 7'5"? But Yao Ming was tall as shit, bro. Damn, 7'1", bro. I ain't threatening people. That's a damn shame, bro. I don't know. That kind of let me down a little bit, Shaq. Like, why you let yourself get the best of yourself over Angel Reese? Shaquille O'Neal. Did Angel Reese slide you some of that brown sugar, brother? Did you slide you some of that brown sugar? Did you finally convince her to let her guard down and give some of that brown sugar? Maybe that's why.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Yo, maybe he got a little piece of that brown sugar, bro. 17th and 0 says Yao Ming is 7'6". Even if he did get some of that brown sugar, he still shouldn't threaten no man. That's still not an excuse. And Shaq Diesel, he has probably Shaq Diesel could probably be with damn near almost any woman that he want to be. You know, maybe he like injuries because she's like not giving enough to him easy. I don't know. Because that's what it could be too. She's maybe try to set the precedent. That way, you know what I'm saying, she can end up fucking getting married to the ninja. You never know. But I do kind of find that a little tough that he's just going all the way far to go say that. I mean, you're a cop. or honorary cop or whatever, and you're making a terrorist threat over the airways for millions of people to talk about. People talk about your threat. And if you look at the media, they even kind of throw a different spin on it too. They don't. Only a couple places said that he threatened them. He just said that he told him this, or he had some offensive words. People are trying to decorate it because they don't want to say that he's threatened them. He threatened them. See, if I would have said that, I would be in jail. That's why I don't threaten people, because a threat is against the law. But see, if my regular ass did that shit, they'll be hauling me out in a damn cuffs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, you could go downtown and talk to your lawyer.
Emotional damage.
Shit. Now, 17 Nelson Shaq is just talking. Angel went to LSU and brought the LSU Tigers Shaq School a national championship. All right, so you're gonna punch somebody? What does punching somebody got to do with it? That'll make me want to talk about it even more. And I'll even post it again just to see what he'll do. Like, why is it, why can I not post this? I don't know. I just kind of feel like that was just very immature and just disrespectful. And, and it just kind of shows like, black people, we already, talk about how we don't like how, some people treat us, right? If we don't like how some people treat us, then why do we treat ourselves so bad? Think about it. If you treat yourself bad, why should everybody treat you good? You don't treat other black people good. Why should white people or any other people or Asian people treat you good? Think about it. I don't think most black people get that concept. Now, of course, 17 else says people say anything. He said anything on the mic or on social media these days. They had a ninja on YouTube threatening to take me out over clowning 50 Cent. Oh wow, that's crazy. See, and if you really want to, you could really file a claim and you would have their ass straight up arrested. Yeah, man, these people, they don't play for, and that's another thing. These people don't even play for either. And then guess what? If you was to see him in public and you was to run up on him, he'd be so scared, he'd be calling the cops on you. That's how it usually works out. I had a dude try to attack me, and he had like a little, like a screwdriver or a knife on him. I whooped his ass, and his people still calling the cops on me. Yeah, I know what you meant, clowning on 50 Cent. So yeah, let me just show y'all what Shaq got to say about Angel Reese, because that's important to see perspective, right? I don't plan to be all night either. It's an hour in. Probably gonna go in for another 15 minutes or so. Do y'all need to see what yeah, I'm gonna show it. Check this out, y'all. Let's hear what RG3 got to say about that threat. Right? Yeah, let's hear about that threat. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Let's see here. Oh. Was I already sharing it? I guess I was and didn't even realize it. Here we go. Boom. Can y'all see that?
This type of reaction last year when Angel Reese got chokeslammed by Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun. Y'all remember that? She got fouled so hard, they kicked Aaliyah Thomas out the game with a flagrant 2 foul. What did Angel Reese do? Nothing. She didn't get up and try to swing on her. You know why? The reaction was different because of who did it. And there is a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You guys remember last year when Angel Reese celebrated Kennedy Carter getting that flagrant foul on the hip check against Caitlin Clark? You remember that? On the sideline, just, yeah, baby, get her, you get her. Who celebrates like that for a flagrant foul on another player if they don't dislike that player? Okay, you want some more evidence? Here's some more evidence. Remember last year when they were talking about, so where was this type of reaction last year when Angel Reese got chokeslammed by Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun? Y'all remember that? She got fouled so hard, they kicked Aaliyah Thomas out the game with a flagrant 2 foul. What did Angel Reese do? Nothing. She didn't get up and try to swing on her. You know why? They're about who gets the credit for the expansion and the eyeballs and the popularity boost of women's basketball, not just the WNBA, but women's basketball in general, because of the spike in the women's NCAA tournament and WNBA viewership. A lot of people were attributing that to Caitlin Clark, and rightfully so. This is what Angel Reese had to say, and I quote, "People are talking about women's basketball. You never would think they'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to the games. We got celebrities coming to the games, sold out arenas just because of one single game. Just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on to be that for my teammates. I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, the reason we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. I want y'all to realize that." Now, I heard a lot of people say that about who gets the credit for the expansion and the eyeballs and the popularity boost of women's basketball, not just the WNBA, but women's basketball in general, because of the spike in the women's NCAA tournament and WNBA viewership. A lot of people were attributing that to Caitlin Clark, and rightfully so. This is what Angel Reese had to say. And
my bad, y'all.
People are talking about women's basketball. You never would think they'd be. I or others have made Angel Reese the villain. Did you not just hear herself call herself the bad guy? She called herself the villain. I'm not making her the villain. She's making herself the villain. I or others have made Angel Reese the villain. Did you not just hear herself call herself the bad guy? She called herself the villain. I'm not making her the villain. She's making herself the villain. I or others have made Angel Reese the villain. Did you not just hear herself call herself the bad guy? She called herself the villain.
Now, see, he got a lot to say right here. You know what? Let me read it. Fuck it. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's staring us right in the face, but people are afraid to say it. Won't answer questions about Caitlin Clark. Gets mad when people praise Caitlin Clark for exposing her popularity around women's basketball. Celebrates when her teammates flagrant foul. Caitlin Clark goes after and tries to punch Caitlin Clark after routine, make them earn it foul. After Angel Reese fouled Aaliyah Boston with a push in the back that wasn't called. That's not just hate, that's jealousy and resentment. Some people get uncomfortable when you say Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark because the complex racial history of America and the historical stereotypes of angry or jealous Black women. I understand that. Whoo! Ooh. Is that why that people are taking shots at him?
This is a sick Negro.
Angel Reese is just some jealous Black woman. Angel is a NCAA champion and a great basketball player. She's a competitor who has shown she doesn't like how Caitlin Clark is crowned, while she's criticized for showing the same confidence and fire in her own way. That's not an assumption. That's what Angel Reese has said and shown us all. And yeah, that can turn into hate, jealousy, and resentment. That's what makes this rivalry real to a lot of viewers. Now, since Caitlin Clark is the most popular athlete in America, and Angel Reese is the Isaiah Thomas to Caitlin Clark's Michael Jordan. Is that true, y'all? Y'all think Caitlin Clark is the most popular athlete? I don't know about that. She's maybe one of the most popular athletes. Like, to not say that people don't know who Caitlin Clark is would be a lie. But is she the most popular athlete in America? Yo, RG3, I've been agreeing with you everything you just about saying, but this part, bro. That's what will continue to praise the popularity of the WNBA. People care about rivalries. Rivalries aren't built on handshakes. They are forged in fire, fouls, and pride. Angel Reese wants to beat and outshine Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese has said she is the villain. That is sports. That is the game. People care about rivalries. Right? Okay. All right. Well, the other part is Angel Reese has beat Caitlin Clark, but never outshined her. Even when Angel won the national title, the First Lady wanted to see her, and Caitlin Clark was at the White House. Over time, the hate and resentment has built up from all of this. You could see it. You see it in her overreaction to the routine basketball play foul. I'm just the one not afraid to say it. Woo!
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Let's see what the comment section says. Oh, he said, and it was a white boy that threatened me over 50 Cent. Ain't that something?
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
That's just crazy. 17th and 0 says, I doubt very seriously if he would say or do anything to me if it was in public. Yeah, he just shining, trying to act hard. 17th and 0 says, if RG3 did his research, he would know that Angel Reese has went after several players outside of Caitlin Clark. That's how she gets down, but RG3 can only see Caitlin Clark. Okay, you know what? All right. Okay, so let me ask a question. He mentioned the fact that she got pushed by other women. He named at least one or two names. Did she ever go after those two chicks? That'll be my question. So maybe you're right. Maybe she has, but has she always went up to everybody? That's what RG3 said. I don't think he said that she never ran up on anybody, but he's just saying that she didn't run up on these persons, the one person who put her on her back. 17 now says, for more than Angel Reese has made herself the villain since LSU Tigers beat Caitlin Clark, who they went to crown in college, and she did John Cena thing, which Clark did to others. Caitlin Clark played the victim all the time. Oh, okay. Michael Jordan won a national championship. Caitlin Clark didn't. 17th and 0 says people on the Reese and Clark SIDR side have gone way too far, but the media has pushed this up. 17th and 0 says also about the White House visit. When did losers get invited to the White House after the championship loses? Hey, am I tripping? Who wasn't the first lady Joe Biden's wife when they won? And those are the Democrats for you. He named Aaliyah Boston, but there were others that she did. Okay. Now, if y'all got time, I do want to hear what Shaquille O'Neal has to say, just so y'all can see the simp up in him, right? Because that's important. It's important to show simp clarity, right? Let's see here. You know what? Yo, Luke RP, I think you sent it to me. Let me just double check. Let me check. Ninja. And I really appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm at the reset computer number 2. Or maybe not. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find a video so I don't have y'all lagging, because I want to show y'all a couple of videos before we, peace out for the rest of the night. You dig? Whew. Oh shit. Yo, people in my inbox are really mad at RG3, yo. I mean, he can still have his own opinion. I mean, there were some points that he kind of said that is actually kind of true. I mean, I don't know. Let's just be real. We do kind of like her because she's of his sister. You feel me? Well, I mean, for what it's worth, I always said that she looked better than Caitlin Clark, if that matters. Oh, okay. Wait, no. I'm trying to see if Luke sent me to it. Did you send it to me, Luke RP? Let's see here. I think you sent me that clip earlier today. Ooh, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. All right. Yo. Isn't big, yo, we're gonna share, we can share the big homie, well, not the big homie, but the homie Antoine Daniels video. That way I don't have to keep on, keep on going, keep on flipping through and all that. Because I do want to play this just to show, we got to show both sides, so we got to be unbiased here in the right sphere. Here we go.
Tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face. Okay? It's like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. All women in the world, I don't have beef with a man. I don't care about no man. Speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face. Okay? It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast, leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the last time.
Yo, Angel Reese. Your Angel.
Yo. Anton, you ain't about to hijack my show. Yo. His Angel Reese. Right. Like, I sound like y'all finally got intimate. Cause his thing, yo. Let's just be real, y'all. We all been in our simp days, right? We are all a simp son at one point in time. Yeah, probably not as much of a simp son as Shaq, but definitely a simp son, right? Words mean things, right? And also, we also know that a girl doesn't have to necessarily be attracted to you to get with you. A woman doesn't even have to be attracted to you to even sleep with you. Straight up and down. There's a possibility that Shaq finally got on her good side, man. And he might see something in her. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. I know his other kids already play basketball, but think about it. You know what I'm saying? He done had kids with a short woman. Would you imagine if he had kids with a tall woman? Man, them would be some beasts, bro. So maybe he got the hots for her, and maybe he already been intimate with her, bro. But my Angel Reese, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. If you had to ask me, I'll say that he at least tasted that brown sugar, bro. For real. Yeah. He done tasted that brown sugar for real.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Man. We got some people definitely agreeing and disagreeing in this comment section. Fred Lakes comes through from Facebook. Salute, G. I appreciate you, man. You're more than welcome to come to the YouTube side. Cali, West Miami. He says Shaq is trying to get brownie points. Hey, yo, that's major facts, G.
He ain't lying.
Now, of course, 17 and 0 says, he says, what did he say? Oh, he said, wow, he said it's a couple of things. He said, yeah, she did. He got invited to the White House after they lost to the Nuggets in the NBA Finals.
Nope.
Negative. Nope. Now then, let's see here. What else he says? He says, did the 49ers get invited after they lost to the Chiefs? No. That's a big hell no. He said, and the other side, like Clark, because she's white. I agree. Hey, that ain't no lie. That's not a lie. Now, 17 now says many other brothers like Clark because she's white. If we keeping it real, I think it's a little bit more than that. It's a little bit more than that. I mean, it's a little bit more than that. I would argue that a lot of black men like her because she looks kind of easy in the eye. Like Angel Reese, she's just not an ugly chick, but is she all that? No. But I do think she's actually kind of attractive. I mean, shit, if Angel Reese let me pop at her, I'm gonna fucking fuck with her. I'll be the nigga. I'll probably be the ninja y'all gonna be clowning. I'm probably gonna be caught holding her hand or some shit or something. I don't fucking know, bro.
Emotional damage.
But you know, that's because most brothers, let's just be real, most brothers would take almost anything, bro. But can we be real for a minute? Most brothers would take anything. I think a lot of brothers is kind of caping for Angel Reese because they kind of want to do her. They ain't watched not one game of her. All they know, they want to do her. And let's just be real. They probably see more pictures of her in lingerie. Me personally, too. I see more pictures of Angel Reese in lingerie than I actually watched her actually play. Straight up and down. You know? And that's nothing against her. Just, you know, I just don't like how she come off in interviews. Very cocky. Let's see here. Asia Wilson won 2 WNBA championships and is the best player in the WNBA. Multiple times MVP. She's better than Clark and nobody give a fuck. There's several players in the WNBA better than her. Well, bruh, my G. Yo. Hey, black people can all start another Negro league if they want. You know that, right? Like, what do you really? I mean, I hear what you're saying, brother, but what do we really expect? Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Let me ask a question. 17 to know. When was the last time you or any of your homegirls have bought, or any black woman you know have bought tickets to the WNBA games? He then says they are about to overhype Cooper Flag like he's the greatest thing in the world in a WNBA. I mean, in the NBA. He says, "Great White Hope effect. I get it. They buy the tickets and merchandise. It's a business, bro." Fred Lake says she a good-looking biatch. Cooper skills are trash. Damn, cold-blooded.
Emotional damage.
See, you at least follow her, so that says, you know, I'm gonna take your word for it.
My nigga.
Shit, look at this. 17th and no says she don't look good. Who don't look good? No, I know that. Oh no, 17th no says I was talking about the brothers like Caitlin Clark because she looked like a boy from Law and Order. She looked like her Detective Mulder. Damn, damn. This ninja said she looked like the Detective Mulder, bruh. God damn, bruh. Detective Mulder or something like that, right? Detective Mulder. My God, she don't look good. I get that, but I know. But I read your comment, but then I flipped it back. I said, well, most people just like Caitlyn. I mean, some people just like Caitlyn Reese because she's kind of good looking. Like you'll do her. Like, you know, she all right. She ain't all that, but she's kind of somewhat attractive. I mean, she is attractive. She has a nice little body on her. And if the chick just had a bubbly attitude, that'll probably make her hotter. But the fact that I kind of know that she's kind of conceited and cocky, that is what makes me not really care about her so much. If she was bubbly and cute, but just a little bit, a little bit more physical on the basketball court, but just was a bubbly, cute person in like as personality wise, I will probably like Angel Reese. But Angel Reese just come off like just real petty to me. Petty and rude and just, she just say whatever she want. 17 says, I haven't been to a sporting event in 23 years. God damn. Shit. Even I have. And I'm not even big on sports. But even I have been in looking at events longer than that. It be like that sometimes, bro. Hey, sometimes you gotta treat yourself, G. You into. But there's other things in life. Let's see here. So yeah, man. What else y'all gotta say? Okay. So at this point, we about to party and bullshit for like 10 minutes, and then I'm probably gonna call it a night, man. Your boy didn't get much less last night. He said I could have afforded, but I would rather spend my money on better things. Hey, phrase. Because guess what? These sporting event tickets prices have increased. After that, see, that's the thing. That's why people was going against the whole COVID, the whole, those COVID restrictions and stuff like that, right? Was because of the fact that it ruined the economy. Everything changed when people decided to shut down for those few months. So yeah, everything changed. What else I got for you? All right, let's party and bullshit for a little bit. Let's see what we got. What I got for y'all? I don't think I have that many videos in my trick bag today. I think I kept it on the low. Look what this intelligent black woman got to say. Listen to this.
So much controversy around racism in America. I'm going to tell you who loves black women a whole lot, and that's white men, especially white men in the workplace. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I've worked in the mental health field for many years now, and I wanted to kind of come on here and have a conversation because one of the things that there's so much controversy around racism and about 50-50 and black and turmoil within the black community and so on and so forth. And again, I'm going to talk about a little something different. I know I talk about abuse on here a lot, but just a little something different tonight. Over the years, there have been so many white men that show up and show love to black women, and they're, even the married ones. And I feel like this is a huge reason. This is one of the reasons I think that black women go from pet to threat in the workplace that nobody really likes to talk about. And pet, if you don't know, pet to threat is a phenomenon specifically for black people, because I've seen it used, white people use it incorrectly to try and apply it to them. It is not a theory for white people, it's specifically for black people. And that it's a theory that speaks to why black people may start off with their supervisor as being favored, being supported, and then at some point the dynamics shift and the supervisor then becomes very contentious, They view you as a threat. They start sabotaging, they start belittling, and just engaging in a lot of negative, antagonistic behaviors towards towards Black employees. And I'll talk specifically about this phenomenon as it relates to Black women. And what I've seen over the years is, that there's a lot of love that white men have for Black women in the workplace. And I'll speak from my own personal experience. And it doesn't matter if they're married with kids and all the whole nine. I've had a lot of support of white male colleagues towards me in the workplace and even beyond. I mean, people who have really, opened up literal doors for me, career-wise and so forth, and who've been supportive, but also men who show support for me in other ways, like buying lunch, things like that. And I think one of the things that tends to happen when a supervisor, particularly if that supervisor is a white female, there's something about white females in the workplace, and I won't say all. I'm just going to speak to you guys like I do culturally.
Yo, these are the women. When you got a girlfriend and she thinking about being serious about you, she's the one who talked the chick off the ledge from being with y'all. So be this. Remember some of those times that, you were talking to the chick in high school or junior high or college and you didn't get with her? It was some goofy ass, single ass, no married, cockeyed ass bitch who was telling y'all some advice and making y'all fucking perpetually motherfucking single. Because the thing, y'all know your boy Cali has no problem with interracial dating. I don't care if Black women want to date white men, but I believe that Black women have to understand that there's a price to pay with dealing with white men. And when I say a price to pay, it's not a negative thing to have a price to pay, but but the cost of entry to be with a white man is much different than being with a Black man. A white man's going to want you to stay in shape. A white man's going to want you to have your hair a certain way. A white man's going to want you to dress a certain type of way. Well, that's unless you want to buy yourself Brad. If you just want to buy yourself Brad or, a build a Brad, go ahead. But if you want a decent white man, the bar is set a lot higher. I hate to say this. Brothers are the catfish of the sea. You know what I'm saying? That's why Black women were the most married women in America pre-civil rights, pre-1965. Why? Because that's what Black men were willing to, do what it took, just to be married. If it means just, getting with the fat one or the skinny one or the buck-toothed one. Everybody was married up, okay? Not saying that people didn't cheat, not saying that everyone didn't have perfect marriages, but guess what? There was a system in place to have family, right? Headed by a man. 17th and 0 says, do you think that white men don't watch TV or movies? They want some of that scandal and that family that praise, tapping off under the desk, meeting in a hotel, working late ass hoes. Well, bruh, they've been doing that, bruh. Well, here's the thing. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not about to bore y'all by playing that whole video. Maybe I'll post it on my IG. I know y'all. I need to get back on my IG. As a matter of fact, I posted the links underneath underneath just so y'all can see. Your boy on X, formerly known as Twitter, Kelly West Miami. Of course, for everybody on X, that's my YouTube channel, Kelly West Miami. And of course, for everybody who wants to check me on the Instagram, you probably can't even see the Instagram symbol because it's hidden behind that color. But that's IG, Cali West Miami as well. Now, with that being said, yeah, man, here's the thing. The Black woman and the white man has always had a peculiar relationship predating the Emancipation Proclamation, right? Now, when Malcolm X brought up the fact that the field nigga wanted to run, or the field slave wanted to run and wanted to get away because of the harsh conditions, but the house ninja didn't want to leave because he had it better than the field slave. He was able to, eat the white man's food and wear clothes like the white man, the leftover clothes of the white man, and be able to live in that white man's house where it was comfortable. What they didn't say was that was a black woman. Because think about it. Why would you want a dude dick and balls in your house when you got daughters, you got other women, you got your concubines over there? It'll make sense that it'll be the woman that you're probably sleeping with who you have in the house taking care of the other woman you're sleeping with.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Yeah. Can your boy Cali be brutally honest for a minute? Let your boy be, you know what? Time for boy Cali to be brutally honest. Yo. You know damn well, you see how you get into it with a female and she'll call the police on you? Let's not act like y'all never had to call the police on y'all once. I don't have to call the police, at least called on me twice in my life by a woman. Okay? And with that being said, they essentially do this. When a woman called the police on you, she's calling the slave catchers on you, bruh. She's calling them slave catchers on you.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see. You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon.
I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for coons.
And see, what I'm kind of also mad about is, from what I heard from what she had to say, you know how hard it is for a black woman to land a white man permanently? Here's the thing. White men give a black woman as their girlfriend all the time. How many of them are making them wives? How many of them are making them a continuing girlfriend? Usually, it doesn't last very long. And I've seen that shit happen to me. I've seen that shit happen to people I know, personally. So, hey, not saying that all black relationships turn out well anyway. Black relationships doesn't necessarily, being with a black person doesn't mean that your relationship is going to work out. But if you're looking for a relationship, a viable person is probably a black man for a woman. I ain't telling black women to date black men, they want to. So be it. But I think her problem with her thing and what she got to say is, based off of that premise, she gonna say a lot of black women fulfill it, because how many black men or how many white men are gonna go and stop being with a thin white woman to be with a thick black woman? CJ pointed out something that was very important earlier today. He said the reason why white boys tend to like skinnier women is because their equipment, like biologically speaking, it'll make sense to them having some equipment that they can handle versus having a thick, big booty ass black woman and they only got a millimeter Peter. Not saying that all white men, I'm not saying that I know what white men are working with. All I'm saying is that they tend to, because their anatomy is not as big as black people, or as melanated people, I should say. Right. So that's kind of why they don't really mind their girls a little bit flat backy, because they can't have too much booty. It'll get in the way. 17-year-old said that's true. He said, we brothers don't require much as a whole, which is why all the races of women love being with us, because we love everything and tolerate way more than other races, not just white broads. Facts. 17-year-old also says, them other races of men put them hoes through the paces, as we as black men race to pedestalize women for the most part, which is why black broads are so comfortable respecting and not respecting. Facts. Couldn't say it better myself, unfortunately so. But look at his there. Like I said, I just kind of feel like the best type of black woman to go date a white man would be a black woman who already been dealing with white men all their lives. At least they know what these white men are expecting. Sisters just trim my hair from fucking with ninjas and want to be just with a white man. That doesn't work that way.
Older women like younger men. The guys
hold up.
Approach women no more. But why do older women like younger men? The guys my age, they don't even approach women no more. But the YN is gonna shoot his shot. I'm talking about from half court. He's going all 3-pointers. He don't care. Older men got too much. They got too much ego. They got too much pride. They got too much. They too big-headed. The YNs, they stepping up. They got game. They don't care. It's just like when you a child. You fearless. Like babies, a baby will grab a snake by the neck. Cause it's fearless. Just like the YN gonna go head first in the plunge to getting what he want. He don't care how old the woman is. He just like what he see. Like a kid at the candy store and he's going for it. And that's the problem. Older men, they don't do that. Men your age do not do that. The men my age are sassy. They want to be the bad bitches. The YNs don't care about none of that. They coming up and they using all the game that they daddy or they uncle taught them trying to bag you. And I don't know what's going on, but the niggas my age also got these weird bellies. The YNs don't got that belly. This is just my observation. And the YNs is tall. Tall kings. The ones my age, they're petite kings. You know, some of them are that tall. But the ones I be seeing be tall. Be having some height on them. Thank you.
Okay. See, so here we go with body shaming. Just like how old heads or older men or older men have more of a stomach or more of a belly than they were in their youth. Man, I could say the same thing about them damn titties right there. Oh, you thought because them titties is big that I was just gonna be loathing over them big ass titties. Baby girl, you know how Al Bunny used to be like Hooters, but there was one episode when Peggy was trying to give him her Hooters and he didn't want her Hooters. He was like, but I got Hooters right here. He said, I want Hooters, not Zooms.
He ain't lying.
Shit.
Emotional damage.
Yo, I'm gonna just tell y'all this. I've been with plenty of women. Yo, them titties are gonna go to their damn. Yeah, them shit's gonna hit her kneecap, bro. Excuse me. Them titties gonna hit the kneecap. And wanna know why she knows so much about YNs? She knows so much about YNs because they be fucking running through her like the motherfucking like she ain't shit.
Silence, you funny fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Because shit. That's what.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You know, I laugh at when women brag about being with a bunch of men, as if being with a bunch of men makes them desirable. Hey, ladies, y'all could argue with me if y'all want. I mean, I understand that, attention is a drug that y'all love, but just let y'all know, the ultimate epitome of a man wanting to be with you is if he wants to be with you. Trust me. Men sleep with women that they're not attracted to all the time. So just because he fucking busting nut in you, don't mean that, saying that YNs are better. Yeah, YNs will fuck you. Are they going to help you pay your rent? Are they going to help you get your car fixed? Are they going to tell you what you need to do to get your car fixed? Can they help you with anything else in life? See, what they want to do is they want to sleep with YNs and they want to have an old head. And old heads ain't sassy. It's just that the old heads is just not going for your bullshit because guess what? Why take your bullshit at 35 plus when he could go get a 21-year-old for a fraction of the price, huh?
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious.
It don't. Hey, and 17-0 says BS. That statement don't make no sense. He says, how can a YN learn game from a man that they don't want? Make no sense. Exactly. He said a woman, the guys her age, they be sassy, but then they learn the game from their fathers and this, that, and the other. Man, yo. You and them zoom long ass motherfucking titties, bro. Hey, them titties, them shit so long, she could throw them titties across her back, bro. Like a motherfucking hoodie, nigga. Straight up.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yo, we got my boy Miami, man. You know, shout out to the free agent lifestyle. He came through, says, don't give no strength to no woman, your ways to those who destroy kings. Proverbs 31-3. This is a reminder, even a mighty fall when they lose frame to the woman, to the wrong woman. Just ask Solomon. That's some religious conviction right there, bro. Yeah, bring that religious astuteness. Salute, bro. Right.
My nigga.
Yo, your boy needed that send down super chat, no doubt. I appreciate you for real, man. Man, salute to the righteous fear for real, bro. The righteous fear is real. Yeah. Like I said, he says, don't give strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. You know what I'm saying? Don't be destroyed king. Destroy that poom poom king.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah. I appreciate you, G. Yeah, these chicks is fucking crazy. Crazy insane. And the reason why they think they all that, his thing. Yo, man, Miami, man, I don't know if you caught CTA's show earlier this morning, man, to this afternoon. He was dropping some good some real facts that's so true. He was like, these same chicks, he was like, what did he say? He said, he was just saying, these same chicks be bragging because they getting fucked. But what they don't understand is getting fucked is not like being wifed up. It hasn't, like, you know, bragging you got smashed, especially to a man, doesn't mean anything. Smashing, and the woman telling you that she got smashed by another man is equivalent of you telling a woman that you spent money gambling. y'all get that analogy? Because she don't want you to spend money on gambling. She wants you to spend money on her. At this point, we damn near mad that you done told us some slutty ass shit like that. Me, I'll be glad because you tell me you're a slut, I'm gonna use you like a slut. If that's what you want to be treated like, hey, you know, people got the president of how they want to be treated, right? What else I got for y'all for today? Oh, look what this is the guy to say about black men.
Going on with the men in their 40s right now. It is something going on with the men in their 40s right now. I'm trying to figure out what they mamas was eating and drinking when they was pregnant with them, because all of them niggas is out here looking good. Skin clear as hell. Bodies look great. Something was in the water when they mama made them, because them fools is out here looking great. And every time I come across one and I ask them, how old are you? After they ask me how old I am, they'll be like, oh, I'm 42. I just turned 41. One told me the other day, I'm 46. What? Them niggas out here looking like they in their 20s and 30s for real. Out here looking like they in their 20s and 30s. They got great teeth. Yeah, I'm trying to see what they mama made for real. They looking good.
Yo.
Every time I come across one and I ask them, how old are you? After they ask me how old I am, they'll be like, oh, I'm 42. I just turned 41. One told me the other day, I'm 46. What? Them niggas out here looking like they in their 20s and 30s.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, bro. I hate to say this, but women age like milk, men age like fine wine. Even with a belly, even that is a caveat. The truth is that, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be telling myself, like, I'm gonna lose my little stomach. Because I don't have a big stomach, but I still have more stomach than I really want. But one thing I can definitely say is, but women still like you still sexually, like, you know what I'm saying? I still be boning chicks, like, you know what I'm saying, in their 30s and their late 20s, you feel me? Shit, depending on how my pockets is looking, I might even get them at, you know what I'm saying, in their early 20s. You dig? Now, what else I got for y'all boys? Damn, I wasn't even trying to do a 2-hour show. And look where we are. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I got to keep y'all boys entertained. Oh, look what this sister got to say. I don't know if I played this last night, but here we go.
Table, I just want to know, what benefit would I get for being a stepfather? Would a man be wrong for asking a woman that?
I think it's a loaded question, because why are you asking me that? I feel like as a man, you should know what if you're coming into a relationship where there's children involved, I don't think that's an appropriate question to ask in terms of what's the benefit that I get for being a stepfather to your children. Like, that doesn't even sound right to me.
No?
Because I'm going to look at you like you're crazy.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you know that I have children, you should already start programming your mind to think, okay, I'm going to be around her children.
Okay.
My question is, why should I want you around? What benefits do we get from having you around? So that's what I would need to know. Like, what are my children going to see in you? What are my children going to learn from you? Okay. Those are the questions. So if you're saying, what benefit do you have from being a stepfather to my children, I'm going to ask you, why are you even asking that question?
Okay.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. Shut up, bitch.
See how she was stumbling and you know, how she was stumbling all over her words, and well, she was saying words, but she wasn't being precise about her words. She was kind of dragging on her sentences because she was trying to think about what to say. Because think about it, what benefit it is to be a stepfather? A stepfather is a thankless job. Yes, the other people, I guess Shaquille O'Neal is the only one who probably followed his stepfather's footstep and became a stepfather. Do y'all know that?
This is a sick Negro.
But he's few and far between, because most people who get raised by step parents don't want their own stepkids, statistically speaking. But yeah, Shaq followed his stepfather's footsteps, married a single mother, because Shaquille O'Neal's wife, Shani, had a baby by another man prior to him being with her.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Emotional damage.
Shaq raised a kid who wasn't even his. Now, Miami Man says, a man supporting man come to says, salute to Kelly West and everyone in the chat. Thank you for coming in, my G. Miami Man says, never out of your league. It's all about your price range. Facts, G.
My nigga. He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. But yeah, she know damn well there ain't no benefits to being no damn stepfather. You know what's so crazy? I did test this woman one time, and it's not my idea. It wasn't my idea. As a matter of fact, I don't like what's happening on the screen.
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah, man. But yep, they keep on living these hopes and dreams, Oh. And I guess they're always gonna have these ideas that somebody's gonna come and save them all the time, because look, even though it's a simp pandemic, we still got simps saving these hoes. Check it.
I'm opening up the boo-boos that my man got me. I hope that my Labubu's is not haunted, because I heard y'all was saying that Labubu's was haunted on TikTok. Beat you lying hoe. My Labubu better not be haunted, bitch, or I'm sending that hoe to hell. I'm sending that hoe straight where it came from. But I'm too blessed for my Labubus to be haunted. Look at those teeth. Look at that face. Ouch, baby.
What kind of shit is that? I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You see that boy Klay Thompson gripping up on her booty?
Okay, I'm opening up the boo-boos that my man got me.
Well, I guess he wanna show off the town bicycle. All right. Miami man says never out of your league. It's all about the price range. Oh, yeah, I already read that already. Salute, G. That is fucking insane, bro. Whew. She must have some bomb poom poom. A ninja already went to jail behind it, and another ninja who hung out with the ninja decided that he was gonna go ahead and wife her, bro. God damn. Do y'all see this in the news?
Well, what do we have here today? New Jersey woman arrested for allegedly receiving child support from 3 different men for the same child. This may be shocking headlines. This is actually typical. This is typical work for child support. You can be put on child support for your same child in 2 different states, in 2 different counties. Your same child. There's no checks nor balances. If I can put my grandmama on child support today, and she been passed away since 2016. God rest her soul. If you don't challenge it, they presume that you agree. There's no checks nor balances. The only thing they care about is those incentives and putting those numbers on the board. It says she received $3,200 a month for 6 years from Jersey, Maryland, and Minnesota. She was booked. They released her. Blah, blah, blah. ChildSupportIsFraud.com.
Bruh, that's some crazy. Yeah. Yo, and believe this, that happens all the time. Look, I had a disagreement with somebody I knew this weekend for that same reason, because I was telling him, like, he couldn't understand because, see, he essentially has almost damn near basically full custody of his child, right? He's the only person that I know who ever had a woman had to pay him child support. But guess what? He never took the child support. Because guess what? Men are like that. Men are not, even though she was going to try to get child support if she could. But the thing is, she was not really the custodial parent, because the truth is, this chick, she, wants to live her own life, right? So, it's like she's kind of like a weekend mommy kind of type. So here's the thing. We all know that there's some chicks like that. But guess what? Most chicks will not let the child stay with the father because they want to, use a kid as a meal ticket. Now, he can't relate to it because him and his baby mama both have full access to the kid, right? And they have, I guess, a system down. But guess what? There are other people who talk about their stories all the time. And he didn't believe it. And when I mentioned that DDG is going through a situation with having access to his kid, he was asking me about the whole DDG and why, why he had why they had to put a restraining order on him and all that stuff or whatever, as if it's warranted. You dig? But I always tell y'all, man, men don't care about men. Men don't even care about men's plights and issues when we as men experience the same thing. Now, Miami Man says that Nanny Goat is making these Labubu dolls, and there's bees. All them bitches are demonic. Oh, that's scary, bro. You know what? No, I ain't scared. Yeah, I ain't scared of no motherfucking bullshit like that. But I do believe in bad juju and stuff like that. Not that I'm susceptible to that anyway. But that's crazy. That's crazy. But here's the thing. Megan Thee Stallion, she's a witch anyway. She dresses like a witch. Shit. She put a ninja in a bad predicament in life. That's definitely witch activity, bro. And mind you, this dude Clay, he ain't using no rubber, right? Check this out.
No, I ain't got no girl. I ain't got no girl.
Show me.
Well, show. Let me get your information. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't teach him how to handle me, who gonna handle me?
Somebody gotta do it.
Right. So yes, I'm gonna talk and teach at the same time.
I feel like
we
you
gonna
make
come
the
at
same
the
eye
same
contact.
time.
God, Lord have mercy. I mean, Lord. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I just started fantasizing.
How I'm looking at you right now? Yes. Rodney too. Shoulder type, hold me tight.
All right.
God. Let's talk each other through. Let's come at the same time. Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
This nigga's scared. You shy? You shy?
Nah, the tip's just sticky.
Give me in my eyes.
I'm looking at you. I'm right here with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me get my stand. There we go. Look at me when it comes out.
Okay.
Shit like a grown woman. That's perfect for you.
What you doing while you saying that though?
Huh?
What you doing while you saying that?
I'm in your ear like this with it. You know what I'm saying? Huh? I ain't finna do all this in front of these brothers, in front of all you nice white people. No, I ain't got no girl. I ain't got no girl.
Show me.
Well, show. Let me get your information. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you. I'll just get your information.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Expected to share. But a woman with money is told she doesn't need a man. Same income, totally different rules. Let me explain before you get mad. In our culture, men are taught from day one that if they're not earning, they're failing. If they can't provide, they're not real men. If they don't pick up the check, they're broke or stingy. A man's value is often reduced to his financial output. Now flip the script. When women become successful, we don't expect them to carry anybody. In fact, we celebrate it as a form of freedom. Yes, queen, you're independent. She doesn't need a man. He's expected to provide, but she's expected to escape. Because if we really want partnership, then we need to stop placing all the financial burden on one side while celebrating freedom on the other.
Yo.
Successful. We don't expect.
Curly baby, right. Hillary from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right, bro. My boy, Emancipated Man says, the nanny goat. Oh, yeah, he's already said that before. He says, women are welcoming these demonic dolls into their homes. Well, they already said to Lilith and the mirror, they're looking at their phone all the times and wearing those weaves and makeups and shit that don't make them even all look the same. You feel me? That's the flip side. That's the caveat. So yeah, man, these women are participating in witchcraft in more ways than one, man. It's crazy. It's real in the field. Yeah, that's why the righteous fear is real. You dig? And I appreciate y'all for coming through and tuning in, man. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in on another show on this Wednesday. Yo, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate y'all. We had a good show. We had a few laughs. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace out, y'all. No. Let's see here.